Not far east from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital, we've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Will Reichert has it all teed up. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Set.
Mitchell up the middle. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That was Montez Sweat who took him down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Tight end going in motion here. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Go!
Putting a receiver in motion.
Ready?
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Ready? Check, go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Ready?
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go!
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go.
Going to run again with Swift. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go. Here we go. Hup.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Let's go.
1st and goal, Swift. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Set up. Ready.
Again, it's going to be Swift. Oh, he trucked that defender. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a 7-yard gain on 2nd down, only inches to go now on 3rd.
Ready. Set. Ready.
Swift. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You felt it the second this play bounced toward the outside, this defense responded. They pounced. That was their chance to get to him before he could get the couple inches he needed for a 1st down. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Set.
Running right with Mitchell. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard.
Come on. Set. Hut, hut.
Throwing now, Daniels. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Set. Ready.
Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now is Terry McLaurin on the target. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 19 tight. Get up.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He has the 1st over the middle. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Go!
Putting the tight end in motion.
Ready?
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings. As he records his first interception of our season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is clean, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go, set! Go!
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. This throw is caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
On the ready!
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Let's go! Ready, ready?
Quick pass left side. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Set up! Hut, hut!
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Just 3-0 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. Again, this is Mitchell. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Bronco. Panther 60. Panther. Set. Set up.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
Motioning the tight end now.
Ready.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Set. Cowboy 80. Set, go.
Here's Mitchell again. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought down by Rasul Douglas. Only a yard on the play. An improvement on their last one, but that brings up 3rd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Let's go now. Go.
Daniels back to throw. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Ready. Down.
They motion a receiver left.
Hut.
Daniels on 1st down. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Ready.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry a-coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Ready. Ready.
3rd and short, Daniels. Catch made by Mitchell. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Here we go. Shot.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Lion. Hut.
This is Mitchell. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Ready, break. Let's go. Get up.
Now Daniels to throw. He throws a bullet to the center. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Set up. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Got Evans, it's complete. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Frankie Louvu there for the tackle. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Set. Ready. Set, go.
Got his target, it's Tony. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
Okay, break.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18. Go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Set. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Hut.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Mustang 19. Come on, come on.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Warrior 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready.
McCarthy throwing here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The defense calls a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So 4th down, on heads, Braden Mann for the punt. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. Collects this at the 35. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And the Commanders will go on offense. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Set. Hut, hut.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. They'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Let's go now.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Lion. Ready.
To throw, Daniels. Completes one to Ben Sinnott. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Go.
They've got a man in motion.
Get up.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Throw complete to Sinnott. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders get some late points and the lead. On is Cade York for the PAT. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead. On now is York to kick this one away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Now it's McCarthy. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Ready, ready.
On target to his man, Tony. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Come 19. Come 19. Here we go. Set. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Set go.
McCarthy to throw it. He beams one deep right side. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Defender smart there to get a hand on that one. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready, ready. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Here we go. Here we go. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Go.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Kadarius Toney now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Now they're whistling for timeout here. Somebody's shaking up on the play. Not the way he wanted to begin his rookie season. Wow, let's hope it doesn't cost him much time.
Let's go.
Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand if thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Buffalo 18. Set up. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Running back sent in motion.
Ready, ready.
2nd and 8. He's got him, that's Swift. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. A give, right side for Swift. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Ready.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Set.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he fights his way forward to get this to the 45. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Come on, set.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Frankie Louvu there for the tackle.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
On the set.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Set.
Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
18, Rattler. Let's go now. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He'll get this to Jefferson. This is ahead for about 5. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop.
18, Pioneer. Set up.
Here's 2nd and 5. That's Jefferson. He's got it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Warrior 70. Go. 19 tight. 19 tight. 19 Lion. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Now McCarthy. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And now it's 2nd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Set go.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready.
First down, here's Swift. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, set. Go.
Staying grounded with Swift. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with third down and 6 to go.